Konnichiwa.
Hello, with you, Queen Basma Chinchu. Today's episode from the Series.Microbes Makers of Civilizations, we travel to ancient China. Welcome to the land of dragons, rice, tea, and the hidden wonders of microbes that shaped one of the world's oldest civilizations. Let's dive deep into how tiny, unseen life forms built empires through fermentation, flavor, and science long before microscopes were even imagined. Microbes of ancient China. The invisible. From the earliest rice fields to the imperial kitchens, yeasts, molds, and lactic acid bacteria were silently working behind the scenes, turning simple grains and beans into powerful foods, sacred drinks, and cultural treasures. Let's explore them one by one. First, the fermented drinks, the breath of microbes in clay jars. Rice wine, Jiu, dates back more than 700 years with a trace found in Jihao village, Henan province, among the world's earliest evidence of fermentation. Made from rice, honey, and fruits, naturally fermented by Aspergillus oryza, Koji molds, Rhizopus oryza, Mucor species. These fungi broke starch into sugars that yeast could ferment into alcohol. Rice wine wasn't just a drink, it was a sacred offering to gods and ancestors. Huanjuai, the yellow wine, a rich ancient version of rice wine slowly fermented for months at low temperatures, involves both yeasts and lactic acid bacteria that create deep, balanced flavors, believed to have medicinal powers, revitalizing the body and improving blood flow. Baijiu, the white spirit, a distilled drink born from microbial collaboration, made using Chu, a solid starter of grains colonized by a mixed microbial community, molds, yeasts, and bacteria. Chu acts like a living biofactory, breaking down starch, generating heat, and producing complex aromas. It's still China's most consumed spirit today. Secondly, fermented foods, the microbes of the imperial kitchen. Soy sauce, the crown jewel of Chinese fermentation, made from soybeans and wheat fermented with Aspergillus oryza, Koji, then aged in brine with yeasts and halophilic bacteria. The result, rich umami flavor packed with amino acids and antioxidants, fermented bean paste, known as the soul of Sichuan cuisine, a mix of soybeans, broad beans, chili, and salt left to ferment for months under the sun. Microbes include Aspergillus penicillium, Lactobacillus, and Tetragenococcus halophilus, produce a deep spicy tangy flavor used in countless dishes. Fermented tofu, stinky tofu, a beloved snack with a bold smell, made by soaking tofu in brine rich in lactic acid bacteria, yeasts, and molds such as Actinomycor elegans and Rhizopus, becomes creamy and flavorful, similar to aged cheese, a vegan protein treasure for centuries. Chinese pickles, swan chai, fermented cabbage or mustard greens, driven by Lactobacillus plantarum and Leuconostoc mesendroids, stored for winter, rich in vitamins and probiotics. The ancient Chinese gut medicine. Chinese vinegar, Qingyang vinegar, produced through double fermentation, alcoholic by yeast, acetic by acetobacter, resulting in dark aromatic vinegar used for cooking, healing, and cleansing wounds. Beyond food, microbes in medicine and craft. Fermented herbal medicine. Ancient Chinese healers discovered that fermenting herbs enhanced their potency and absorption. They fermented ginseng, licorice roots, and other plants to make tonics and immune boosters. Early microbial pharmacology. Silk and biotechnology. Microbes were used to help remove the natural gum from silk threads before weaving, an early form of biotechnological processing still used today. The ancient Chinese civilization was a living microbial laboratory. They mastered fermentation not just for flavor, but for health, ritual, and sustainability. Long before modern science, they understood the idea of friendly microbes, the original probiotics of history. Wait for me for another piece of information in the series Microbes Makers of Civilizations.
Arigato.